What up, players? Welcome back to another video. And of course, you guys saw in the end of the last video, we got the 1959 Impala. So I just want to show you guys kind of like a walk around, because I didn't really show much in that last video aside from them delivering it and like getting it back here. But I just want to show you guys this project, how we're gonna tackle it, and like what we got planned for it. So this is my new 1959 Chevy Impala. It's actually really bright out here, so it's perfect timing so you can see all the rust that this thing came with. But the car is originally black outside, a white stripe on the like between the trim right here, and a red interior. So you can see here the dash is red, whatever's left over of the seats is red, and I guess this was called like a tuxedo or whatever, I don't know. Somebody told me it was like a tuxedo, something like that. But anyways, the car is mostly here as far as like trim and like body panels, and then as far as like the metal, it's not really there. So you can see here like the doors. So the guy that I bought it from told me that it was actually all original parts: hood, fenders, doors, obviously the body. But he and the guy that had it actually put new door skins on it. They were better than the ones that it had. Same with the fenders, I believe the hood as well. And he got the fenders, doors, and hoods all blasted and epoxy primered. So that's why they're not the original color anymore. They're actually not the original panels as well. So at least the rust is kind of like locked in and stopped from spreading there. There was quite a bit of rust on the car. You can see here some pitting, some holes it went through, and it's a little rough, not gonna lie, but I like that most of it's here. So you can see the hood is pretty straight actually. This fender also not so bad. What's pretty gross is a door, and it's cool because now that we got some sunlight, you could actually see in there all the rust down at the bottom. Same thing with the floors of the car. You know, you're not supposed to be able to see through the floor, but that's what we got to work with, guys. The driver's side is even worse. I really like this dash though. It looks so sick. I haven't really got into the car or anything. If you guys watched the last video, you guys could see Will was on the inside steering this thing. It was so funny. So he keeps telling me that he's the first one to drive this thing already, so I got that to do with now. But I mean, other than the rust, like you can see back here, is pretty terrible. Underneath the seat as well. I'm actually gonna pop the trunk open for you guys right now so I can show you guys the inside of the trunk. And look at this rear end, so sick. Best part of the car is these tail lights. But let's get this thing open so you guys could get a view of the inside of the truck. As you can see here, very clean, very clean. Alright, the cleanest part of the car is this back side. Okay guys, so before I get into this video, before I pop this thing open, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm gonna be having like a 4th of July cruise. It's actually gonna be on the 5th of July, but it's not gonna be this weekend when you're hopefully watching this video, but it's gonna be the following weekend on the 5th, Saturday, July. I should have a flyer made by now, which I will be putting up right here for you guys to see. Also, if you guys follow us on Instagram, you should be able to find it as well, with the whole cruise route and everything, the time, the schedule. So it should be a really good cruise. I posted a little save the date on Instagram already, and tons of people have been sharing it. So I'm really looking forward to this cruise, guys. We haven't had one in a couple years now, I think like 3 years. So it should be a real cool one. So hopefully you guys can make it out. That was not good. But here's the trunk, guys. So I got tons of parts to come with the car. I got these crazy skirts. I got all the trim. All of it's taped up and labeled here. Boxes of parts. I got the door glass, the little side vent glass for the doors as well. And I got a drive shaft. And who knows, I mean, obviously I'm gonna use all the trim. I gotta look through it, get things fixed. And also I gotta fix this. Awesome rust back here. But you guys know us, you know what kind of work we do to our cars, and you know, a little bit of rust isn't too much for us. So this actually isn't a little bit of rust, it is a lot of rust, but nothing that we're too afraid to tackle, you know what I mean? So let me know in the comments below, guys, if you're looking forward to the videos on this car. It's gonna be a sick journey. Definitely one of my dream cars. So hyped to get it. Looks insane. I can't wait to get it looking cleaner, you know? So lots of rust to do. I'll show you guys, I'm gonna take you guys through it all the restoration, from the rust repair to body work to panels. Like, look at all this rust right here we gotta fix. Easy panel patch all along the lower quarter panel. Just tons of work to it. I mean, like you guys could see here, that it needs a lot of work to get into a good driving condition. My plans are to tackle all the rust before I start messing with anything else, like as far as like suspension, brakes, engine, everything. Also, yeah, it doesn't have an engine, but like I'm saying, rust is my #1 priority here. I'm gonna try to patch up what I can, or just straight replace panels, like big patch panels, to get rid of all this rust. Do it right, guys. You guys already know. And then we could start looking into motor, transmission, you know, fixing up the interior, getting it ready to drive, brake, suspension, the most important things. So it's definitely gonna be a good journey, guys, but I'm glad that I'm kicking things off on YouTube again. I'm keeping things pumping out, and I'm gonna have all this car documented, so you'll be able to see an insane transformation on this one. Impala, I got a new floor for the 59 Impala. So this is gonna be the first thing. You guys see the Nova right here. Boy. So obviously the floor is gonna be probably the first thing I tackle, you know. It's got major rust on the floor. I'm gonna just do a straight swap on that. See how far that gets us as far as the rust, because it literally is rusted almost to the belly, like firewall area, all the way. It's pretty clean back here, but I'm gonna just swap it all out all the way to the back. So I'm gonna see how much that panel covers as far as all this stuff, and then from there I gotta look into the trunk and see how much of this metal needs to be replaced, because this floor also definitely needs to be replaced. This stuff is really messed up. So before I could start filling the quarter panels, because those are also bad, like right here, before I start working on the outer skins, I gotta have the trunks, all that inner skin stuff lined up real nice, so I have a good reference where these panels should line up, not only in the front but down here in the back where they wrap underneath and tie in underneath. So tons of work, guys. You guys already know how these things are, but anything to get a 59 Impala back to original condition, because these cars are awesome. This is like my first time being this close to like one of these cars. Like, I always see them in pictures and stuff. I don't ever see them too often, like at shows or anything. And so it's a lot different than what we're used to with all these old school muscle cars like the Nova, Camaro and stuff. There's a lot more stuff going on. So I'm really hyped to be learning about this car. And so engine bay, pretty simple. The inner fenders were also primered, you can see, blasted and primered. So pretty solid. Engine base, clean, simple. Got the cross member right there. And then all this stuff just needs to get cleaned up. Probably get rid of that heater core, do a smooth firewall or something. I don't know, let me know in the comments which route you guys think I should go with this thing. I'm really leaning towards like the whole lowrider route, because I mean, to me it's the best looking version of these cars. Or just keep it classic, restore it to original look, and like just a straight cruiser car, guys. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see with this build, and we'll see how it goes from there, guys. So it's gonna be some time before I really start getting on the rust and everything, because I'm kind of tied up with work. I'm trying to keep content going. A big project like swapping out the floor pan, it's gonna take some time. Once I really get a better schedule where I could put some time into this, like a nice weekend, I'll tackle the floor, and obviously I'm gonna make some videos and bring you guys along with that. But for now, I just wanted to catch you guys up, update you on this car, give you a pretty good walk around of it. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record when I go over there, but I'm gonna be helping out Will. You guys know Grisha Thoughts. Him and Rafa are getting real close to getting his Rafa's Nova running. So I'm gonna head over there tomorrow, help them out with a little bit of wiring, because they're getting the car wiring done and the engine harness all together. So they're getting real close on that. I'm gonna see how it goes tomorrow. This video might be picking up at Rafa's house wiring his Nova. So you guys look forward to that. Alright guys, as you can see, the monster that I'm with today. And
hey,
his,
look, guys.
and
Fred
his,
actually left the backyard.
and his,
in the front yard now.
and his monster buddy, Rafa. We're working on his Nova right now, trying to get the rest of the wiring finished. And Will's trying to prove me wrong right now. Let's see what his special Harbor Freight tools could do.
This is not Harbor Freight, but
Which one is that?
Wirefly. Well, you know what we need
Guys,
first?
it's the same shit.
Key shrink. Yeah. If you're gonna do it.
Anyways.
Are we decided that this is the right one, by the way? Or
No, we're just guessing. Doesn't matter. Anyways, right now we're running the wires for the mega fuse,
worry about that
which is
later.
big ass hands are in the way. But there it is. Gonna mount it right here on the core support. We're running wires to the starter, which isn't there. Will just getting nervous because the camera's out.
Yeah, I get shy.
And then we're running another wire down to the underneath everything to the alternator. It's on this side over here. So right now, basically just went over all the wiring that Will did on the inside. Everything looks pretty solid. He's using the American Auto Wire Highway 22 kit. And obviously it looks, the wires are like all crazy right now, but everything's just, we're just setting everything up, then it's gonna be loomed and tucked later. So wiring looks pretty good. Surprised Will knows what he's doing. Or he's making it look like he knows what he's doing.
I don't know. If you catch like what, 3 cars on fire, the 4th one should be good. You know?
Did you crimp it already?
Yeah. Come on, brother. That's why I'm covering it, so you can't see that I didn't crimp it.
What year is it? 72?
72.
We got a 72 Nova.
We've only been
Pretty
building
savage.
it for like 6 years.
Yep.
6 years. It's about time. It's about time to work on it a little more. But pretty solid. It's a 6.0, right?
Yeah, 6.0, 480. It's got
Battery in the trunk.
Alton American rear shocks. It's stock leaf springs for right now. And then at the front, we rebuilt everything, powder coated. The floor is all nice. It's like, it's restored on the parts where it matters. The outside looks like shit, but
Who cares about that, right?
you know, I mean, if it's held together like this, it's a good car.
No way, bro. Extra ventilation. Will.
Yeah. Nice.
Alright, we're on B now. We just did the mega fuse wiring pretty much.
Oh, well, B was the mega fuse wiring.
Oh, so we're just gangster?
So where's A at?
Okay, okay.
Hey, Will,
What?
you got like a zip tie or something?
Yeah. Where are they, rough?
They're right there on your ass. Just all you gotta do is ask
This is
nicely.
a family channel, dude. Come on. These kids watch.
I don't think any kids watch this, bro. I've looked at my demographic. It's all 35-year-old men.
That's very disappointing. I'm just gonna get this out the way temporarily.
Oh, okay. Thank you, bro.
Oh, wow. That
Just broke
can
the
do that
bracket.
too.
Yeah, nice.
Okay.
What the
You
fuck?
owe him a new Nova.
Watch this.
Can you hurry up? Because we're losing daylight here.
Shut the fuck up.
Imagine roughing up like a canopy.
Alright, players. Will said apparently the Nova's gonna make it to the cruise.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I mean, I'm not the owner. If the owner would spend all the money, but I understand it's expensive, you know? It's expensive.
Yep. But it's pretty close to getting there, guys. This freaking car, they've been working on it on and off for a long time. But now it's down to the final stages. You guys know how the wiring and engine harness and everything goes. Pretty straightforward. But it's almost there. We're just missing a few things. We just hooked up that mega fuse right now. Will had everything pretty dialed in already. I definitely recommend anything American Auto Wire and PSI. Where is that shit?
Here's the other thing: is buy the kit for your car. Buy the kit for
Yeah,
your car. It makes it so much easier.
They have cool kits with like the highway kits. They're like universal for any car. But if they make one for your car, just buy that one. It's worth it. It's worth the extra little money that it costs, and it makes things so much easier. All right, players. I just took off from Rafa's house over there with Rafa and Will. We left off pretty good on the wiring. They're gonna get a few more things like the starter and a couple more things that's missing. I might be heading back over there in like a week or two once they get all the rest of the parts and finalize everything, and we'll try to fire that thing up. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably be recording that time too. But right before I end things off here, guys, I just want to remind you guys one last time, about our July 5th cruise. So if you're in the SoCal area and you got a classic car or you want to come check out a bunch of classic cars, come to our cruise. You know, it's gonna be a good time, nice family cruise. But if you're not in the area, guys, don't feel bad. You're not gonna miss out because I should be recording the whole thing, and there's gonna be pictures of it all over our Instagram if you guys follow us. So that's pretty much it for this week's video, guys, and I'll be catching you guys next week on the next video, guys. Peace out.